Hey, good evening. Welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. I'm getting some progress now. Like I said, sometimes when you're working on a project and you do an incredible amount of work and it doesn't seem as if you've done anything. Well, finally, I did do an incredible amount of work. It seems to my aching back, and this is the result. So, looking very untidy, but I decided that I would work right through. And as is the case a lot of the time for me, as I work on a project, then it brings in the next part of the project, and this is going to be a space for the for a flat screen. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking this kind of treatment and continuing it along there to form a place for the television, rather than it just being stuck on the wall. I'll pull it out a little, you know, maybe a few inches, and do the same thing here, and continue it along there, which I think will look quite nice. So, moving along. And making mistakes and trying to put them right and the usual kind of thing. And then afterthoughts, I thought I'd put those skirting board boots on. They require filling and sanding. I thought at first, you know, working with what you have, especially now that we can't go out, or we're not supposed to. I think tomorrow we're going to be able to. And I thought of putting that on there, but it's just too wide. It should only come over the edge maybe half an inch. I'm certainly not going to saw that down. It's I think Philippine mahogany. It's not easy wood to work with, and certainly taking it down the middle there, no. So I'm going to fill this up, sand it, make it smooth, finish off, but that's pretty well how it will be. And they're just butt joints, but they'll fill quite nicely, as will all of these dark spots. Don't try and fill any of that with paint, it really doesn't work. So you have to fill it with wood filler. And for places like this where you've just got a butt, you can either do that, or where it's been a difficult task to get this to fit into that place. It's a double skin. Okay, so this part is just eighth inch board, and not easy to get those two to do it. As you can see, I haven't done it perfectly. There's too big a gap there. So possibly what I will do is, let me see if I can see the part. There's a piece here that I'll take something like this, and I'll put it around the edge there like that, but it'll be filled in, and that will cover the edge. Do it like that. So that's the plan there. So still a lot of work to be done just to make that right, you know, and it's only in primer, so there we go. But I finished just before, a little earlier than usual, so that I could get a video in. That black material there was never a great success. It just sucks up the light, so I'm going to cover that over. The sponging underneath is good, so I'll just cover it over with another lighter material. And probably what we'll do is put a curtain here that hangs on both sides. So this actually will not